Today we're working on a 2013 Kia Optima hybrid. This guy right here. After driving it for a while and getting it warm, the light comes on and says hybrid system warning, check brake. And then it'll go into limp mode and won't go above like 10 miles an hour. So, getting into looking at it, there's 3 codes I'll show you in a minute. But before it stops making noise, if you go down here, check the brakes, you have your ABS module here, or HECU, and you have a HCU down under there. That's the hydraulic brake booster, right down there. Right now it's struggling. It's kicking on and off for some reason. Trying to build pressure or something. It's just vibrating, making noise. The car's off. It's been off for a few minutes now. It'll do that for a little bit and then it'll be done. Until I open the door, then it'll start up again. So that little unit is there. It's got 3 sensors in it. First things I did was check for TSBs and recalls. The owner of the car before me said the recalls have all been done. They still couldn't figure it out. So the recall was for the ABS module. Apparently in this junction box here, there can be a short in the fuses. So they replace this fuse block right here, called the maxi fuse. So they replaced this whole thing. When I got to it, it wasn't even pushed down all the way, clipped in enough. So I was hoping that was a problem, but nope. Then if that causes a problem, it can start a fire in here. It also says in the TSB, says brake fluid may leak internally inside the hydraulic control unit, which over time can result in electrical short, and then it'll cause an engine fire. So, got a TSB for the ABS module, and we had a recall to replace the multi-fuse here. So that was the place I was trying to start from. But when you look at the codes, we can go in here to the ABS module and see what it says. Read fault code. No trouble codes. So, yeah, there it is. Check brake. And door open. Check brake. But there's no trouble codes in the ABS. So you go back to the AHB, active hydraulic booster. So you go in there. Because this is a hybrid, it doesn't have a vacuum booster. It's got a hydraulic brake booster. So let's read that code. And look at that, front height sensor, front pressure, and rear pressure. Here's where I really start hating acronyms. Oh my gosh. There are 3 pressure sensors in the HPU, hydraulic power unit. What's a HPU? What's the hydraulic power unit? Because we've already said HCU. And what's HPU? So there's 3 sensors. They each measure high pressure accumulator pressure, booster pressure, pedal simulator pressure. IBAU, there's another one, integrated brake actuation unit. Uses these measured values to monitor AHB. Another one, operating status and control AHB. What's the difference between AHB and HPU? Well, it's the differences in everything. I hate acronyms. But anyway, AHB and HPU, they're the same thing. Same module, same piece. Same part replaced, it's all one unit. As far as I can tell. And I don't even know what the IBAU is, really. I'm not even sure of that. That might be all the same as the HPU and AHB. It might be all the same unit. I don't even know. Because the integrated brake actuation unit seems like it's what would help the brakes with the force for the booster. And as you can see on the car, well, the booster's got lines that run up to this piece right here. So I wondered if it's that, but there's no connectors on it. There's no electrical. It's just all hydraulic. So it's not really something that would use the measured values to monitor AHB. Yeah, anyway, I'm tired of those. But if we look up those codes I showed you, they come out to be these ones. And every once in a while there'll be another code that comes up. It'll actually say accumulator pressure, but this scan tool being Chinese and stuff, every once in a while it says, it uses different words. So when you actually look up the code, it'll give more information. And you find out it's these 3 sensors that pop up as codes in the booster module. So kind of means it's not going to be the ABS module, right? Because if it was the ABS module, there should be different codes. But it's these codes, which are only for the brake booster. Then I got lucky and found this code, the C2402. When I found this code finally, it only came up like once of the many times I checked for codes. When you look at what this does in the AHB, because it can set in the ABS too, but it didn't. It set in the AHB in the booster module. So the AHB ECU monitors the pump motor relay, which is built in. If the ECU detects an open or short in the motor circuit, it then sets this code. So if that relay is built into the unit, and we've got all these other pressure sensor codes in the unit, sounds like it's going to be the unit, right? The guy I bought it from said the dealership did all the special pinpoint testing of all the electrical, and they couldn't find anything. They had it for 2 weeks and they couldn't find anything. Probably because you have to really get the thing hot before it acts up. And when things get hot, they expand, and if metal will expand, probably loses a connection. Or what else may happen is it could have an internal leak, just like there is a problem with the ABS module having an internal brake fluid leak. So definitely a chance we could have that in the booster too. So if there's nothing indicating a bad ABS module, they did the recall for the fuses, so electrical is good. They did the testing of the wiring and the harnesses. If they did that good enough and we're still having problems, well, the only thing left is to replace that module down there, the HCU booster, because it's obviously not acting right. It's not supposed to make so much noise, always vibrating, and every time I open the door, push on the brake, and just even when I turn the car off, it's still trying to build pressure or something. That's not right. So let's replace it. Here's the new one. Well, used. Bought a used one off eBay for 400 bucks. I got a little warranty on it too, just in case. But yeah, we'll see if this works. Here's a better look at it. Just right there under the brake booster. That guy right there. Part number is that one on top there, 58620-4U371. Alright, now what to do? Looks like I'm going to have to get all these wire harnesses out of the way. I need that moved. Unfortunately, I need to move this out of the way somehow. But I hate dealing with the high-powered hybrid electrical system. But I'll probably have to disconnect the hybrid battery as well as the main 12-volt battery. Says up and pull. Oh my gosh. that all I have to do? You've got 2 connectors there. I wonder if it's a fuse. Man, I don't know my hybrids very well. Oh well, if I die, you'll know why. I scared and looked it up. Yeah, it's fine. I did it right. So, high voltage shut-off procedure. Remove the cover in the back. There, that plug right there. See that? Pull it up and down. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Just pull that thing out. And then you wait for more than 5 minutes. So the capacity. I'm gonna try something here. See if I don't make as much of a mess as I really need to. Check this out. Cap. I hope this fits. It's gonna fit. Yes! Saved all the fluid there. This is gonna make a little bit of a mess. Alright, I got a pan underneath. We're good. I think. Okay. Take that hose off there. Okay, go ahead and disconnect the electrical connector so I can get a good feel on it. There's a little tab on it. You gotta push down before you swing the arm up, if I can see it. Alright, here we go. Okay. Now all that's left, there's the bracket that holds this whole piece on. There's 2 bolts up top and 1 down below. Let's see what we find. I know I saw the top 2. Top 2. Yep, right there. Focus camera. There you go. Yeah, those 2 right there. Get those out, and then after those bolts, it's just those 2 lines around up here. So take it all out. Okay, get your 12mm socket. Okay, so underneath there's just 1 bolt that I'm getting with this long extension and all the way over there. So just that 1 bolt on the bracket, and yeah, I'll pull this thing out the top. Okay, time for my least favorite part. Well, of the teardown. This part just reminds me of, well, I'm gonna have to bleed it when I'm done. And it's gonna make a mess. But you gotta take these off. I'm gonna take it off right here because the new module has the hoses on there, and most likely down there under these things there's gonna be some copper fittings that I don't have extras of to replace, which you really should. So I'm gonna take it off right here. Yes, I do need some ratcheting end wrenches. Thanks for asking. Can I twist it? Can I twist it? I can twist it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This might be a bad idea. Maybe it's easier the other way. It'd be, oh, I know it would be. It'd be way easier to just do those. Don't break the line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw that. Never mind. Alright, zip zip. Oh, hey. Oh, no. Oh, there it goes. See that washer? It's gone. Can you see? You can't see? bolt washer in a safe place. And other washer. Oh, cool. It's like on the piece. Bye-bye. Okay, it's loose. Now what? Some help. How about that? Oh, almost there. Alright. Oh, shoot, I forgot the connector. I even told you about it earlier. It's a little in the way. Yeah, let's move it. Okay. Alright, come on out. And this harness is in the way again. Let's see. Alright, it's coming out. It's a tight fit. But it's coming. Oh, let's just get past the master cylinder somehow. Yeah. Not that. There we go. Perfect. And new one's going in. One's catching on. Oh, it's that connector down there. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, just got down in the hole. There you go. Go ahead and put in those two bolts there to hold it in place. Okay, I just zipped on the bottom bolt. Now just tighten up the top one. Because I get a feel for it better than the, and then the ratchet. So I like doing things by hand. Makes it tighter anyway. Okay, now I just gotta plug in the, put on the hoses right and bleed it. Okay, don't forget the connector on the module. And then you grab the engine hook for the big harness. Let's put that back. Put that connector back on. This big guy goes down there. Clip. All right. And the ground. Remember this ground over here. Oh, I almost forgot this one. I gotta put that tube back on. Take off my fancy caps off there. You know, that brake was dirty. I'm gonna suck it out, put some new stuff in. Alright, time to bleed the brakes. So I've got my compressor on. I'm going to use this fluid extractor. This has got a Harbor Freight. And so what we do is you're going to take this end, the nice end, and see those two bleeder valves right in there, both of those. That's where we're going to bleed it. I'm going to start with the primary, this front one. Suck it all out. Hopefully we'll see some fluid come out and some bubbles. So, let's see. Is that a 10? Turn on the extra. Okay, it's ready to suck it out. Okay. Let's crack it open. So while that's working, you shouldn't need to bleed the rest of the brakes at each of the calipers, because this is a totally different part of the system, because the fluid never dropped below here. So it never got any air into the master cylinder, and from the master cylinder then it goes to the wheels. So if we didn't get any air in the master cylinder, you should not need to bleed the ABS or the brakes at the calipers. You should only need to bleed this hose down to the module and the hose is back up to here. There shouldn't be anything else needed. So, let's see if this works. Alright, looks like we are getting some fluid. So, that's going good now. Suck that out, suck the other one. Maybe we'll come back to this one again and do it one more time and then go from there. Go a little bit, keep topping it off. And some brake fluid to take top 3 0.4. I just got some out forward. Turn off that bleeder and do the other one. Alright, I'm getting some good clean fluid out of there. It's not open very well. Got some good ones out of there. Let's close that one again and go back to the first one just for fun. Just to make sure everything's looking pretty good. One more time. Yep. There it goes. Good stuff. Just go for a second. And then we'll close it. We'll go plug in both batteries again. Okay, go ahead and put this thing back in. Now that we got the brake booster bled and all that's good, now we have to go into the car with a scan tool and do some reprogramming and resetting and let it calibrate the sensors again. Got my Think tool scanner here. Go to System Select, ABS, Active Hydraulic Booster. Now, Special Function, Pressure Sensor Calibration. Follow the rules. And okay. Completed. After key off, wait 10 seconds before key on. Okay. Turn the key off for 10 seconds. Okay, and key on. Now let's calibrate the pedal travel sensor. Okay. Completed again. All right. So that's good. Let's turn the ignition off one more time for 10 seconds. Okay. So let's go into here real quick too. AHB variant coding. Kind of sounds like it's going to make sure this module is going to be perfect for this car. Just calibrate it to this car. So follow those steps there. This one wants the engine off. Just key on, engine stop, no DTCs. Okay. Completed. Alright. And guess what? Sounds like it's time for a test drive. Alright, it took it for about a 20-25 minute drive. No problems. It's all good. No codes, no limp mode, nothing. This thing is working great. Even took it to the car wash. Clean it up. So now my wife has a new car. I'm sure she'll be excited. Kind of crazy, these hybrids, but I love it when a plan comes together. Thanks for watching.